Ever wonder if you can keep an aquarium without the hassle of a heater? Well, you're in luck. With most modern homes being kept between 68 and 74 degrees in the winter and 72 and 78 degrees in the summer, there are actually a plethora of species that can be kept in these temperatures if those temperatures are kept stable. And let's be honest, who doesn't love the idea of saving a little bit of money on that electric bill? From the stunning Celestial Pearl Danio to the very unique Axolotl, we've got a great lineup of cool water amphibians and freshwater fish for you. So let's dive into it. First up, we have the Celestial Pearl Danio. These tiny jewel-like fish are not only stunning, but actually extremely hardy. They love cooler waters, ideally between 68 and 75 degrees, and are perfect for a peaceful community tank of similar-sized fish. Always remember, if it fits in a fish's mouth, it's food. They will, however, prefer a well-planted aquarium with plenty of hiding spots. And next up, we have the White Cloud Mountain Minnow. Or, if you prefer a brighter fish, the Golden Cloud Minnow. Also known as the poor man's neon, these fish are vibrant and very active, making them a joy to watch. They thrive in temperatures ranging all the way from 61 to 77 degrees, and they're easy to care for, making them a really great choice for beginners. Now let's meet the platy fish. These colorful and easy to care for fish are great for beginners. They come in a variety of colors and patterns and add a splash of color to any tank. Platies do well in a wide range of temperatures between 68 and 79 degrees. Now these fish are live bearers, so there is a possibility that your population may grow a little more quickly than you expected. A lot of local fish stores, or at least the ones that I've dealt with, they will at least take extra fish from you, and some of them will even pay you for it or trade you for fish food in my case. And who doesn't like getting free fish food? What? And next up, my absolute favorite fish in the hobby, the Gardneri killifish. With their striking colors and patterns, these fish are sure to be the stars of your aquarium. They thrive in cooler temperatures around 68 to 75 degrees, but just know, these fish are known to be jumpers. They're probably one of the jumpiest fish in the hobby. So please keep a tight-fitted lid on your killifish tank. These fish also can tend to be a bit on the territorial side and are often kept in a species-only tank. They do prefer a well-planted aquarium, and these are extremely hardy, tough little fish. They can tolerate some pretty poor water quality. Not that I would advocate for that. Next, say hello to the zebra danio. These energetic little fish are known for their distinctive stripes and playful behavior. They're incredibly hardy and adaptable, thriving in temperatures all the way from 64 to 75 degrees. Zebra danios are also great for community tanks due to their peaceful nature. Moving on to another one of my favorites, the Florida flagfish, also known as the American flagfish. These fish will be a unique addition to any tank. With their dazzling colors and algae-eating habits, they can help keep your aquarium clean and beautiful. These fish will even feed on hair algae. Now they prefer temperatures between 64 and 75 degrees, and just to let you know, they are known to be a bit territorial, so you'll want to provide them with plenty of space and hiding spots. And then we have the red-eyed tetra, also known sometimes as the lamp-eyed tetra. These tetras are a little bit on the bigger side and known for their striking red eyes and mostly peaceful nature. They do well in cooler waters between 72 and 79 degrees and are great for community tanks. They do prefer a well-planted aquarium with plenty of space for swimming, but be aware if they are kept in smaller schools, they might nip at other fish. When I say they might nip at other fish, what I really mean is they're probably gonna nip at other fish. Now the Serpent is another fantastic choice. Did you see what I did there? Yeah? Lame? Okay, never mind. Moving on. With their fiery color and active nature, they add a burst of color and energy to your aquarium. They thrive in temperatures between 72 and 79 degrees and are best kept in large schools to reduce fin nipping behavior. These fish are notorious fin nippers, so keep that in mind. And next up we have the Japanese rice fish. These are a small, hardy little species that thrive in cooler water around 64 to 75 degrees. They are super easy to care for and make a great addition to any aquarium with small fish of similar size, because these are some tiny little fish. These fish are also known for their ability to tolerate a wide range of water conditions. And next up we have the Endler's livebearer. I don't know if you can actually see the tank behind me very well, but there's Endler's livebearers in there. I can have things other than shrimp. Are there shrimp in that tank with them? None of your business. These colorful tiny little fish are not only beautiful, but also very hardy. They thrive in cooler water, ideally between 64 and 75 degrees, and are super easy to care for. Endler's livebearer are very peaceful and do extremely well in community tanks of like-sized fish. They'll add a splash of color with their vibrant patterns, and just so you know, these are live-bearing fish, so similar to the platies, if you're keeping males and females together, you might see a surge in your population. Next up, not to be confused with the African dwarf frog, we have the African clawed frog. These fascinating amphibians are known for their fully aquatic lifestyle and unique appearance. They thrive in temperatures between 60 to 80 degrees and are quite hardy. Just make sure that you have a good tight-fitting lid on their aquarium, as these frogs are known to be escape artists. Oh, no. African clawed frogs do have a calm temperament, but can be quite boisterous during feeding times. They are often kept in a species-only tank because they can be quite aggressive towards smaller tank mates, and do be aware, sometimes even each other. It is what it is. Unfortunately, these frogs are illegal to keep in several states, including my own, unless you have a permit. And last but not least, we have the axolotl. These fascinating amphibians are known for their unique appearance and regenerative abilities. They do prefer much cooler water, ideally between 57 and 68 degrees, and require a tank with smoother substrate to protect their delicate skin. Now, while the axolotl most definitely does not need a heater, you might end up needing a chiller or some way to keep the tank water cooler, as you really don't want the tank getting much over 68 degrees. A wider footprint is also recommended for these creatures, so you would want to get like a 20-gallon long for one, or preferably a 40-gallon breeder if you're wanting to house multiple axolotls. Now, luckily, these guys are legal in my state, but there still are a few states that they are illegal to have without a permit. So check your laws before trying to get an axolotl. So anyway, guys, that's all I really have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.